What's up, friends and my fellow card collectors? Card Hobbyist here, and back to some short form videos. I say short form videos. This one's probably going to be a longer video as I go through this. As you can see, I got a mail day here, and it's a flat rate priority mailbox. Is it full of cards? Technically, it is, but it's not just the box that's full of cards. So let me move this out of the way and me get what's in it out, and then we'll start looking through it to see what I got. So give me 1 second, folks. Why am I saying that to you? This is movie magic, so I can immediately jump to where I need to be after editing. Okay, so what was in the box? This. It was a baseball collector's album, complete with 84 pages and cards in the pages. Now, I ended up paying about 30 bucks for this binder. They said it was 84 pages in here with cards, which came out to around 700 cards. Now, 30 bucks for these 700 cards, you know, I don't even know really there's some 91 Fleer in here, I know that, but I mean, 91 Fleer is not worth anything. There's some Leaf Metal in here, which was some pretty cool cards that I've never seen before, and had some Hall of Famers in there, so I was like, you know what, I'll take a shot at it. I wasn't willing to spend more than, I think I put a bid in at where the total was going to be around 35, and I ended up getting it for 30. Really, the thing I'm happy the most about it is that they were going to ship the binder whole. It wasn't going to be like just the cards, it was going to be the binder whole, because now I got me an extra baseball binder and some pages. So I got to go through here. I see some Barry Bonds on the front already. I don't know how well it's going to look from right here. Let's see if I can change this camera angle. Alright, so let's get started looking through this binder. Hopefully this camera angle is a little bit better coming from the top down. I'm not sure how close I can really zoom onto these cards or anything like that, but as you can see, it's a binder full of cards. I mean, it's so full that it's, you know, actually there's too many pages in here for this binder. So with the binder and the pages, paying 30 bucks for this, I really felt like I got a really good deal on it, because for me the cards are bonus. You know, as long as these binder pages are in good shape, I'm going to reuse them. So now I got 84 binder pages and a binder to go along with it. And look, starting off with a Jim Thome. So this first binder page isn't full, but we got a Jim Thome rookie here. Gary Sheffield, another Gary Sheffield. Got a couple Barry Bonds down here, MVP cards. Here's a Hall of Famer Jackie Robinson from Upper Deck. So already starting off with some cool stuff here. Clemens, there's a Greg Maddux, Roger Clemens. Frank Thomas here, some Frank Thomas cards. Robbie Alomar. So most of these cards seem to be in pretty good shape. Decent shape. Here's Hall of Famer Harold Baines. There's a Donnie Hill. Who's that? Brent Gates, Ricky Henderson, Felix Jose. Some 83 here. It's a 72. So like they didn't show any of these older cards really. They mainly showed in the auction the Leaf Metal and for some reason the page 91 Fleer. So pretty much tell from that whoever was selling this wasn't really a collector in any way. So really nothing going here. A bunch of A's cards. Ben Grieve. Jose. Alright, here we got some Fleer Premium. Let's see what we got on here. Homer Bush. Andrew Jones. Nomar. There's Matt Williams down here in the corner. Carl Everett. Antonio Alfonseca. There was a card I haven't heard. There's Fernando Tatis Sr. Brad Key, Chano Park. Crime Dog Fred McGriff down here in the corner. What is this? Upper Deck. What year Upper Deck is this? Looks like, well, these look like Legends cards. 2000 Upper Deck. It's like 2000 Upper Deck. So it's really cool to get cards like this, because these weren't years I was collecting, so a lot of these are really big gaps in my collection for a lot of these players. And you got some Hall of Famers here. Stan Musial, Biggio, Bagwell, Reggie Jackson. There's a Tim Hudson. He's not a Hall of Famer, former Brave, but This Bob Gibson's got a ding in the top, but it doesn't matter because it's going in my PC. Greg Maddux, Chipper Jones, Big Cat. Let's see, who else we got here? Robin Yount, Molitor. No other Hall of Famers on here. Some big names: David Wells, Jeremy Brennitz, Bernie Williams. Who's that in the top here? I don't know who that is right there. Kingsdale. Eugene Kingsdale. I don't recognize that name. There's a Albert Bell. And a few more Albert Bells. Will Clark. There's Vladdy Daddy. Another Vladdy Daddy. So some of these have some issues on them around the edges, but they're in pretty good shape. Beltray, Boggs, Kid, King Griffey Jr. A couple of those are Chipper Jones, Bowman. Pretty nice. Here's the Leaf Metal. So they had a picture of this. These cards are really cool. I haven't seen these, like a lot of these Leaf Metal cards. Larry Walker up here. Sean Burkett, another name I haven't heard in a while. Let's see. Marty Cordova, Steve Finley, Joe Oliver. So these cards are just really cool, really wild designs on them. No Hall of Famers on this page. So they have a lot of these Fleer Metal cards in here. There's a Pedro, Jeff Conine, Mark Grace. There's a Bagwell down here at the bottom. You can see, look at the designs on these, and the light reflects off of them. The colors kind of pop on them. When you look at them at a certain angle, like the angle I'm looking at them from over here, they don't look too shiny, but when I look straight down on them, they really pop. So one of the reasons I picked up this set was because of these Leaf Metal cards. So there's two Pedros. I'm guessing those are the same card dupes. Brian McRae, Joe Girardi, Cecil Fielder, Rondell White, Vinny Castilla, John Olerud, Sean Barry, Al Leiter. It's Mark Leiter, not Al Leiter. Bobby Bowe, Mattingly down here in the corner. You see that? Pretty cool, sweet looking cards. See if I get the light to reflect off a little bit. They really pop when the light hits them. Sosa, Chipper, Edgar. Very nice. Deion Sanders. So weird seeing Deion in a San Francisco Giants uniform. BJ Surhoff, Sean Green. A lot of metal cards in here. A lot of them. A lot of dupes. Not a lot of dupes, but quite a few dupes in here. Shawan Dunston up here. Andy Pettit. Will Clark right here. There's Al Leiter. Jack McDowell, Wally Joyner, A-Rod, looks like he's surfing, it's pretty funny. Craig Biggio down here, David Justice. What's David Justice doing? Like he's diving into a mouth of a dragon. It's pretty wild. Garrett Anderson. These cards are they're really sweet looking cards. I really like the design on these. This is a sea got a lay right here, like I don't know what's going on in that picture. Alex Fernandez, Grissom, Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer, Jim Tomei, Roberto Hernandez, or Hershiser, Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer down here. So we got some more Big Cat. There's a Mesa, there's Tim Raines, Hall of Famer. Otis Nixon, that card looks weird. It's like he's in a dark forest somewhere. Ray Sanchez, Rafael Palmeiro, Kevin Apier. Here's the checklist for him. Let's see, anything new on this one? Pudge. Nothing else really going on there. There's Crime Dog, Fred McGriff, Ramon Martinez, David Cohn, Todd Green. Todd Green went to my high school. Graduated way before me. Yeah, one of the players from, a few players from my high school actually made the bigs. Ron Gantz. Let's see. Roy Leary, a lot of metal in here. Sandy Alomar Jr. is a Ryan Klesko up here. Manny. Dennis Martinez. Bill Pulsifer. Charles Nagy. Andy Bennis, Carl Everett. Reggie Sanders. Troy Percival. There's Gary Sheffield. Joe Carter. There's a Greg Maddux right here. Cliff Floyd. Cliff Floyd was a great hitter. Let's see. Anything on this one? Ricky Henderson. Johnny Damon. Kenny Rogers doesn't like cameramen. Mike Piazza, Hall of Famer. So quite a few Hall of Famers in here. And these, I didn't have any of these cards, Hall of Famers or Braves cards. Tom Glavine, Hall of Famer. Kirby Puckett, Eck, Hall of Famer. Let's see, Matt Williams, Carlos Baerga. Ryan Sandberg, Hall of Famer. Jeff Cirillo, there's King Griffey right there. Look at that card. Sweet. Kevin Seitzer, current Braves hitting coach, I think. Big Hurt. Jay Bell, Tim Salmon, Brad Radke. There's John Smoltz right there. Really cool cards here. Down here we got Titanium Barry Bonds and Titanium King Griffey. Pretty cool. So there's some metal portraits. I think I actually have these two cards, Chipper and Klesko. Hideo Nomo, another Klesko in here. Manny Ramirez, Rondell White, here's another Chipper. Marty Cordova. Pretty cool. Mining for Gold, Todd Green, Brian Hunter, Matt Williams, Heavy Metal, Wangan, Heavy Metal, Garrett Anderson, Albert Bell, Mo Vaughn, Heavy Metal. And then we got these Platinums, which are basically the same designs, but they have this metallic sheen to them, so they look even weirder. So most of these Platinum are, let's see, they got Vizquel on here, there's a Klesko down here, Royce Clayton, Mondesi, Palmeiro, Rod Beck, there's a Clemens, Brian Jordan, Ruben Sierra, John Mabry. So a lot of metal in here. Pretty cool. Looking for Hall of Famers though. Tim Raines. So we got Dante Bichette, Pedro, Joe Carter. There's a Bagwell right here. So really cool. So I think that finishes out the metal. I'm really not sure what else is in here. I know there's 91 Fleer in here somewhere. This is Fleer Ultra from, looks like 99 Fleer Ultra. Just gonna go through, see if I find any Hall of Famers. Bigger names, Manny Ramirez. So I had a bunch of the gold medallion cards that I bought in a lot from this set. Another Palmeiro, there's an Edgar right here. Mike Hampton, one of the worst pitching signings the Braves ever had. Mike Hampton. Let's see, Jim Edmonds. Jim Edmonds was awesome. Another Pedro down here. Wangan's a Barry Larkin right here. Rob Nin. Mark Grudzelanek. Mo Vaughn. Pete Harnish. John Green. Sean Casey. Tony Clark. Butch Husky. Craig Biggio right here in the middle. Jay Powell. Sorry this is like kind of out of focus, but like I said, it's a weird camera angle. I had to zoom in a little bit. Trevor Hoffman, Hall of Famer. Kenny Rogers holding a bat. Don't know why. Put that bat down, Kenny. Pitch in the American League. Slammin' Sammy or Hershiser. Canseco. Let's see. Knobloch. Greg Maddux, Hall of Famer. Wade Boggs, Hall of Famer. Roberto Alomar, Hall of Famer. Very nice. 1999 checklist. So you got Kerry Wood here, Cal Ripken, A-Rod, Matt Anderson, Gabe Alvarez, Brett Saberhagen, Brad Radke, this bottom corner. Kerry Wood World Premiere, RBI Kings, Frank Thomas, Roland, Canseco, Bell, Griffey, Grieve, Nomar, and Pudge. Pretty nice. Getting a lot of Hall of Famers in here. I really like this. Maddox, Koufax. Gary Carter down here in the bottom corner. Upper deck. Another Gary Carter. Vladdy Daddy, Willie Mays. Jeff Kent. Who's that? Bob Feller. Roberto Alomar, Tommy, Manny, Tom Seaver. Sweet. A lot of these cards I did not have. Plus I'm getting all these binder pages, which is awesome as well. Mike Piazza. Frank Robinson on here. Brooks Robinson. Brooks and Frank Robinson. Albert Bell, Eddie Murray, Tony Gwynn, Pops, Willie Stargell, Brian Giles. Is that in the middle? Is that Jason Kendall? Mike Schmidt. We got Bobby Abreu, Kurt Schilling, Johnny Bench, John Casey. So a lot of upper deck in here too. Pudge on this one. Beltran, Brett Larkin, Ty Cobb, middle. Nomar, Pedro, and who is that? That Killebrew? Yeah, Killebrew at the top. It's kind of really hard to read these names from the angle I'm looking at, but when you get the light on them, looks I can read them easier from the top. There's is that Canerco? No, it's Fisk. Couldn't tell who that was. Frank Thomas, Juan Gan. Let's see who's on this one. Maglio, Clemens, and Bernie Williams. And we got some 90 upper deck in here. It'd be nice if there was a Griffey rookie. Looks like a Mets. Got a bunch of Mets in here. Ron Darling, Greg Jeffries. There's 91 Fleer. More Mets. More Mets. Lots of Mets. Must have been a Mets fan. More Mets. Darryl Strawberry, 91 Fleer. Fernando Vina. David Segui. Pete Smith. Jose Vizcaíno. Yeah, this person was probably definitely a Mets fan. Pat Mahomes, Patty's daddy. Matt Franco, Bobby Jones, Doc, Dave Magadan, Diamond Kings. Gardo Alfonso, Robin Ventura, Mike Hampton. Alright, and there's Ricky Henderson. John Franco Score, another Doc, Al Leiter, Lyndon Rush. I guess this is like the Joe Mansman part of this album. Shout out to Joe Mansman. Yeah, Rico Bronya and Waxman. Waxman also a Mets fan. Ray Ordonez, Todd Hundley, Jeff Kentz, Hideo Nomo, Charlie O'Brien. He was a catcher for the Braves for a little while. Gary Carter, Hall of Famer. Nobody really here. Bobby Bowe, got some sports flicks down here. Bill Pulsifer, Jeff Musselman, Keith Hernandez. A lot of Junk Wax era Mets in there. There's a Ryan Sandberg Fleer. Very nice. Pedro. Tim Teufel. Odd organizing on that page. Here we got some upper deck from 2001. Look like any Hall of Famers on this one. Move on card. Let's see. Gabe Kapler, Mark Mulder, Johnny Damon, Derek Lowe. There's a Craig Biggio, Hall of Famer. Matt Stairs, professional hitter. Mark Grace. More Ray Ordonez, Wilton Guerrero, Todd Walker. Jeff Kent cards. Jeff Kent, very underrated player. It's a Jeter down there. Classic moments. Todd Hilton. Danny Alomar Jr. Let's see. Horatio Ramirez. Just haven't seen his name in a while. No one really else on here. Brandon Inge. Darren Fletcher, Ben Grieve, Vinny Castilla. John Olerud, Trot Nixon, Nomar, Roberto Hernandez. Nafy Cruz. Who's this? On top right. Jay Canizaro. I think that's what that says. Paul O'Neill, Pettit, Blanco, Langford, Hundley. Let's see. AJ Burnett, young AJ Burnett. Levon Hernandez, Derek Lee, Traxel, Mark Kotze, Trevor Hoffman, Hall of Famer. Another Pat Mahomes. Scott Williamson, Denny Nagel, Todd Walker, Jeff Cirillo, another Jeff Kent. Got some Topps Chrome here. Nice. Topps Chrome 2000. Javi Lopez, Fred McGriff. I think it's like one of his last cards. I think he played much longer. Dante Bichette, Randy Johnson, Jeff Bagwell, Hall of Famers. Wally Joyner, Orlando Hernandez, Tim Hudson, Harold Baines, Hall of Famer. John Franco, and Johnny Damon. Michael Tucker. quick trivia question for anybody out there. The Braves now play in Truist Park, but Michael Tucker was the first person to hit a home run in Turner Field when he was part of the Braves. It was a Tino. So it looks like we got Fleer Game Time in here. David Wells, there's Andrew, Jason Kendall, Boogie Reese, Mike Lowell, Jim Thome, Hall of Famer, Juan Encarnacion, Greg Vaughn, Matt Williams. Looks like they left some space here, like they were definitely a set collector. And didn't ever pick up any more cards. It could have been towards the end of their collecting days. Tim Hudson, Trey Gloss, Todd Helton, John Olerud on this page, Roberto Alomar, Hall of Famer. The page was almost empty. Bagwell, Hall of Famer. Clemens should be Hall of Famer. Jose Vidro. I always liked Jose Vidro. Dude was a good hitter. Let's see. Brian Giles, Edgardo Alfonso, Carlos Delgado. These pages are kind of stuck together a little bit. Probably from all the weight sitting on them for so long. Derek Lee, Warren Morris. And the last page is Maglio Bernie. Here's Andrew, PC. So there we go. That is the binder. Actually didn't take me as long as I thought it was. But some really cool stuff in here. Really loved all the Leaf Metal cards in here. Where were those at? Yeah, here they are. So there was some inserts, Leaf Metal, and then had all these Leaf Metal cards, which are really cool. Love the designs on these and the colors, and you know how the light reflects off of them are pretty sweet. Definitely gaudy. But you can see how the color, you know, changes depending on the angle you're looking at it at, which is pretty wild. When you look at it from this angle, they look, you know, pretty bland. But yeah, so really not a bad purchase. I don't think on my part for 30 bucks. Plus I got a free bind, not a free binder, but got a binder and pages. Which was really the main reason I bought it. I probably wouldn't have paid that much if it didn't come with, you know, this nice little binder. It's not in perfect shape by any means, but it is definitely still functional. It's not falling apart at all. I'm sure the clips work and everything like that. Probably hasn't even been used in years since the collector, you know, put it together. Sorry about the shaking camera, but I'm shaking the desk as well. But yeah, that is the mail day. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this purchase. Do you think $30 was worth it? Would you pay less for that? I mean, it wasn't full of junk wax. I mean, if it was full of junk wax, yeah, maybe $30 a little much. But I just like the binder and the pages. I'm a binder fool. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'm kind of at a loss of how to end the videos now, because I'm so used to, like, when doing these mail days for the past 10 weeks or so, sending it back to the host for the Card Obvious Weekly. But you know, now it's like, how do I end the video? So I guess we'll just do the regular sign off and say, remember, you can only control 2 things: that's your thoughts and your actions. So stay positive, keep collecting them cards, and I'll catch you all later for some more shorter form videos. Although this one's a little bit longer. It's probably gonna be about a 20-minute or so video. But yeah, let me quit my rambling. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.